Good morning and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. For people who know their theme parks, they'll recognize what is behind me. That is Adventure Dome at Circus Circus. Pretty much the only theme park in Vegas. It's an indoor theme park, never been here before, seen a couple of vlogs on it. It's very much up in the air how long Circus Circus is going to be open for. Some people are saying that the current owner's trying to sell it off, and whoever buys it will just knock it down. Yeah, so we're gonna go in and spend the afternoon here. So the really good thing about Circus Circus is they are one of the very, very few places in Vegas that offer free parking. I don't know of any other hotel that still offers free parking. It just seems to be something that's getting, that no one's offering still. So we've just come into the underground parking and kind of noticed that this is all free self-parking as well. So Sean's grabbed the car and he's just going to park it in here. It's about 31 degrees today. So keeping the car in undercover is probably a very good idea.
It's on. Where are we going to be?
Alright, going up this way. Okay. Seems as though it's pretty easy to locate after going into hotel reception. Just up, seems like just one set of escalators. Up the escalators and this way. Okay, got our wristbands, $60 American. If you're over 48 inches, I think one's that 110, 120 centimeters. Unlimited ride pass. It's open 12 till 7 today. Doesn't look to be very busy. You can buy fast passes, but I think we should be fine. Carissa and I have both got one. Sean over there isn't quite sure if he's going to get one yet. It is free to just come in and look around. It's kind of like the I've forgotten what it's called. What is it called at Dreamworld?
I don't know. It's like SpongeBob, I think.
It's similar to the ride at Dreamworld. Forgotten what it's called.
Yeah. You can pay me $2,000.
4D experiences. It does seem like it's air conditioned in here. So although it's 31 degrees outside, it is relatively cool in here. Actually, it's very cool in here. Now they've got 2 roller coasters. That is the one I'm most looking forward to. I think it's called the El Loco. There does seem to be a lot of carnival games, skill testers as add-ons. This where the Dodgem cars are. Dodgem cars in there. According to the website, you must bring the card that you purchased your tickets with online. That doesn't work for a lot of people because people like me generally don't carry their license or about. I carry my phone and I pay for everything with Google Pay. I hope this doesn't mean that El Loco is down today.
If it isn't, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, Canyon Blaster and El Loco are that way. Sure. Shall we have a bit more of a look around and then hit roller coasters?
This way.
We're just gonna go up the stairs and see when the two coasters are running. Riding these are one of the big reasons why we've come along today. So if we can't ride them, that's going to be pretty disappointing. Okay, it looks like it's running.
Is it slow?
I mean, okay, they're letting that out. Maybe not. Maybe they're just testing to start the day off. But El Loco does seem like it's up and running today, which is awesome news. We walk around Canyon Blaster over there. All right. And there is Canyon Blaster. Alright, we're just going to follow Carissa around. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and do some other rides first. And then we will get going on Canyon Blaster and El Loco. El Loco apparently will be up and running in about a half an hour or so. So, yeah, looking forward to those. Right, yeah, I think it's pretty easy to get lost. There's lots of nooks and crannies. Okay, we'll go back this way and we'll go around the other way. Okay. Finally remembered that it's called Shockwave. This isn't as big as Shockwave. Of course, it just goes up and then down. It doesn't take the dip and go up again, but all right, we'll have a go on this one.
How was that? You enjoyed it?
It's like it was never going to stop.
Well, you're not a fan of spinny rides though, so
No.
probably not a great one to start on.
By the end, I wasn't feeling too well at all. What do you think?
It's good.
It was good?
It was a little bit long, but it's okay.
We're now coming back past the entry. A shot tower, a drop. there seems to be a lot of add-ons. So you've got your rides, which are all included in your $60, but there's just so much extra stuff that is as an add-on. Like Carissa is now pointing to, I mean, it's not up and running, but bungee trampoline, rock climbing, you need credits for that, which is added on. Angry Birds, which is a 4D theatre.
It's the rock. Oh, it's the chairs move.
Yeah. So we might check out the 4D theatre a little bit later on, but I'd like to keep on seeing what else they actually have here. Now, around here is a ride that I wouldn't mind doing. Looks really cool on other videos that I've seen. And that is the one just around here to the left-hand side. What's it called? It is called Nebula. Alright, Carissa wants me to have a go on Nebula first, probably because she hasn't seen videos of it. I have. I'm going to have a go first, and then she'll decide to get on.
He's probably gonna scream a little ago.
Slowly heading toward the new variety launch stand. If you have to enjoy what you make the original.
Extra Nebula D, keep your hands back on the advantage or run.
Alright, going in the back way to do El Loco. Doing spinny rides to start the day off probably wasn't the best idea. Yeah, not feeling the greatest after those. Making our way around to El Loco. Well, El Loco was a success. Kind of cross between Green Lantern at Movie World, crossed with maybe like a Mad Mouse. Really cool, really smooth little coaster as well. Carissa loved it, so we're going to be doing this one a few times today, I believe. Alright. Sean and Carissa are about to go on. Sean, Carissa. Enjoy. Enjoy it with him. What'd you think?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Screaming the whole way.
We're coming across to Canyon Blaster now. I'm not going to do the front.
It's like very jolty in my head.
Yeah.
All right, where do you want to go?
Oh, wherever you want to go. Where do you recommend?
Okay. What about, are you going to go on it?
Sure.
Yeah? Right, Sean's just had his first go on, well, probably his only go on Canyon Blaster. What'd you think?
Oh, I was going to snap my neck. It is so rough. Just whips you around. You can't. Going through the second loop, I was stuck. Just the pressure.
Yeah, it's, I don't think we'll be doing Canyon Blaster again. Compared to El Loco, just really rough. Banged your head up. Yeah, glad I've done it. But yeah, I think we'll stick to this one. After what it seems is about 10 rides on El Loco, which is a highly recommended coaster. As I said, it's just like a smaller version of the Green Lantern at Movie World, but of course this one is indoor. So we're gonna have a bit of a break at the moment. We're gonna go and have something to eat, something to drink. I'm gonna have a couple of Nurofen. And yeah, we'll get back to it and see what else there is here. The really good thing about here as well is that because we've got the wristband, we can actually go out and eat in the food court or whatever, and then we can come back in. Yeah, I think that's really good. Yeah. It's World 360. Okay, just outside. Adventure Dome's just over there. You've got Starbucks. You've got Kisses by Fishers, which I think is when you put your feet. Yeah, and then you've got massage. $40 for 20 minutes. It's cheaper than it was at Excalibur. And then you've got the SpongeBob ride that is not included in the price. At Adventure Dome, it's another $14. So just down the escalator from Adventure Dome, there is a food court. So you got Krispy Kreme. Not sure what that place is around there. Popeyes. There's a Chinese restaurant and Burger King. It's a what?
Bagel.
A bagel joint. But it is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you can see, this food court is pretty dead. So, and by the taste of these chips, you can see why it's dead. As I say, the rumour is that the owner of Circus Circus is trying to find a new buyer, and where it's located on the strip, a bit further down. But the thought process is, and the rumor is, that as soon as someone buys it, they're not going to hang around. They'll get rid of it. So yeah, just after 2 o'clock. It's about 2:30 on a Monday, and you certainly wonder how these places stay open. There's nothing like people watching at Circus Circus.
You can do a little ride.
Just let my food go down. Yeah, I think I'll certainly wait a half an hour or so till El Loco again. Otherwise, I may bring up my lunch. Alright, while we wait for our stomachs to get back to normal, we're going to do the 4D theatre. Carissa isn't too pleased with this idea. Alright, Carissa is going to do disco again. I'm not quite up to another spinny ride. Now Sean is over there at guest services. Now we just had an incident on El Loco, a fantastic coaster, but Sean was on the front with Carissa, and while he was about to go upside down, his restraint came out a click. Now, obviously, with a coaster like that sends you upside down and stuff like that, if it sends you out a click, you're gonna absolutely crap yourself. So he's gone to tell guest services about the incident. So. The inverter. Now, we saw this run this morning where it does go upside down. I'm not sure if this is the kind of ride that I'm interested in. So out here you've got little go-karts. Maximum weight is 40 kilos. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Carissa is going to have another go on nebulas. Yeah, I need to stay off things that are going to go around. Right, we think we're almost done. It's 3:30. We've been in here since 12. We went and had lunch as well. We're just going to have a look at a couple more rides at the front, including the drop. It is quite astounding just how many extra things, like on top of your $60 they're asking you for. It's just littered with stuff. Alright, see this go? This is called the inverter.
Welcome to the Mega Burger. So you can bring that back, hold on tight, and enjoy your road.
Sit up. You better look it. Keep that.
in the last hour or so since Sean told staff about the incident on our loco. We've only seen it run once, so obviously they might be taking things seriously and giving it a really good check through. Oh no, it's running again. That's our day done at Adventure Dome. You know, until Sean had that incident, which look, we're now confident that they did all their checks and stuff like that. It was a really good day. We got at least 15 rides in. So the $60 price was probably well worth it. Wasn't very busy at all. Yeah, it wasn't very busy at all. So pretty much walk-ons for absolutely everything. Good morning or good afternoon, and welcome to downtown Las Vegas. We're going to do a bit of Fremont Street today. We're going to look into some ziplining. This thing called Slotzilla. The ziplining here apparently is a lot better than the one up at the link, which isn't as long. This one is 3 city blocks, and most of it's undercover. So we didn't do this one last time. We did the link last time, which is actually on our previous vlog, 2023 USA vlog of it's actually the Las Vegas Go City Pass vlog, if you want to go back and look at that. But yeah, we're just about to walk onto Fremont Street now. Okay, we have just bought our Slotzilla tickets. So between 12 and 6 during the week, for $74 American, obviously, you can get unlimited zip line. And the great thing about this that we've just found out, that you can either go sitting down or you can do the superhero pose as well. I originally told Carissa that she probably wasn't going to be able to do the superhero one. Generally, it's another, depending where you go, it's another $10, $15. I thought it was going to be an up price, but an upsell, but no. So we've done the $74. We don't know how many times we're going to do it today. But yeah, this is going to be good. We're not quite sure where we go. We're just going to. It says to enter here. Okay, all right, we'll go in here. And now Carissa has also, we purchased the video package for her, which was $15, which is unlimited. And there's Carissa all ready to go. Here we go, we're gonna go. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Woo! Oh, I'm flying. Woo! Woo! That was incredible. So good. So, just had our first go. We didn't know that we were going to be doing a superhero pose first. A little bit nervous to begin with, but that was awesome. Really happy that we did the unlimited. We've also bought the photo package. We've bought the photo package, which includes all the video of all of us. And I think between all three of us, I think we've paid, I think it's 55 American. But I think for the amount that we get, it's well worth it. Anyway, what should we do? Should we go and do it again?
How much?
Yeah, Carissa wants to eat. All right. We're gonna go and have a bit of lunch first, and then we'll go back and have another go. All right, time for a break, and time to try Chick-fil-A. What did you think of the zip line?
It was good.
It was good. It was just good. Give my review when I'm not in line here, because that was amazing. All right. So we are trying Chick-fil-A for the first time.
They like honey mustard.
I got honey mustard here. And Chick-fil-A sauce. We're gonna try the Chick-fil-A sauce. Get a chip. This is the sauce that everyone is talking about. So Chick-fil-A sauce, to me, is like a smoky honey mustard. It's pretty good. So the idea with this is that they give you a couple of pickles, the chicken on a bun, and you've got to put the sauce on yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. What do you think?
Not bad. It's smoky. I wasn't expecting that.
I like a smoky honey mustard.
Yeah.
The burger, it's good. Is it worth the hype? Not sure, but it's definitely. It isn't until you come to another country that you appreciate some of our laws. Certainly appreciate the non-smoking laws in Australia after being in there. Could not breathe. Oh. All right, now we've had our lunch. We are now coming down, and we're going to do ziplining sitting down this time. Now, we've got to go back to where we came from. The sitting down one is only about half the length, probably even less than that. We need to go to apparently to the left-hand side, well, before we went to the right-hand side. So we went up, we wanted to do it sitting down first time, but we went in the wrong way, and we had to do it laying down, which wasn't a problem in the end. All right, so we've just sat down. Not doing that one again. The one at the link, you're kind of got your legs in the air. You kind of slouch down and sitting down. This one, you're standing up. You're barely sitting down. It just grabs you and gives you a massive wedgie all the way. And on that ride, all I could think of was everyone below me is going to see everything. So we're just walking back. We're going to go flying again. Downtown Las Vegas is interesting, isn't it? Alright. Let's go flying again. Welcome to America. All right, hopefully you can hear me. After four, did we do four laying down? So we did 4 laying down, 1 sitting down. We paid $74 for it. So if you kind of work that out, it's around about $15 a go. Between all 3 of us, we paid, I think it was $55 for the photo and video package. So for $55, so you know, we'll just kind of think that that's around about maybe about $18 each, and that was a video of each of us for every single ride, all of the photos that were taken. At the end of the day, we're probably only going to do this once, so treat yourself. I thought that the price was really good for what it is. If you've got the choice between doing the superhero one, the laying down, or sitting down, strongly recommend you doing the longer, the laying down, because not only is it better, it's also about twice as long, 2 to 3 times as long. It's absolutely fantastic. Also, to do one of those rides in the evening, I think it's around about $65. I think I'll probably put the correct price on the screen right now, but from 12 till 6 we were able to do this as many times as we wanted for $74. As long as it's between 12 and 6, as many times as you want. Now this is where the sit down one finishes. Just to give you an idea, it is really quite short. Such a strong smell of, let's say, herbs. Australian band. Good afternoon and welcome to our final full day here in Las Vegas. Just decided to come around, you might be able to see behind me, this is the Grand Prix Plaza. So it's right at the end of September at the moment. They're just starting to get everything ready for the Grand Prix, which is towards the end of November, if I'm to believe. I'm to believe. I'll just show you. That gives you an idea of what kind of construction they're doing at the moment. All year round, though, there are things in the pit building that we're going to go and have a look at now. There's go-karting and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, we just come here. It's my understanding is that a lot of it is a free experience with add-ons that you can pay for. Free parking here at Gate D as well, so that just gives us an opportunity to come and do a bit of a free thing. We have found at the end of September there is already a bit of not just here, but there's other construction going on as well for the Grand Prix out the front of the Bellagio where the podium is. They're already doing a lot of stuff there already, so yeah, let's go inside and see what they've got. So you can see over there, you can see that they are building the grandstands for this race. So they've got the F1 movie merchandise. That's just from the movie. And here's the real merch, which as usual would be extremely expensive. Let's get an idea of how much a McLaren jacket is going to cost. It just sets you back the equivalent of about $350 Australian. That is, yeah, just a little bit pricey. I'm just noticing that there's lots of team apparel, but there's no actual driver apparel. So when you have a look around, like you go to over there at the McLaren, and there's no Oscar Piastri, for instance.
Not to grab the sim monitor or wheel while performing this action. If you are unsure or think you may be unable to safely lift yourself in and out of the sims, please see our box office staff for a hassle-free refund. When it comes, we want to make sure that there's a clear space around the simulator in the event that you need to get out or our teammates get over to
Done all right. Oh, nice work. This is my favourite bit, just on the strip. So the simulators, today are free. I don't know if that's the case all the time. I think when it gets close to the Grand Prix, I don't know if it's going to be, or at night if you've got to pay for them. But today we've been able to do it for free, which is great. Carissa did really well. Doing a Formula One simulator is not easy. I've done them plenty of times before. Okay, so we just did another go on the simulators. We did 10 laps this time. It's not a busy day, so that's probably why they're letting people do longer on the simulators. Carissa did really well this time. No, so far it's been a completely free experience. Parking has been free. If you want to, you can walk over here. It's 2 blocks from Planet Hollywood, behind Planet Hollywood, so you can even walk from the strip. All right, a member of staff has just said we can go out on the balcony, so that's what we're going to go and do.
I pushed the door, you know.
Thank you so much for that. This is the pit lane of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Now this is really cool. Now I've the Albert Park pit lane. Lots of things happen there during the year. So I actually used to play futsal, indoor soccer there during like the winter on the second level. So I've been in the building so many times, but when setting up is actually happening, I've never actually been on the balcony. So this is really cool. So the cars do come from that direction. Carissa's just doing her thing. Just decided to get out of the car here. Left Carissa in the car. She's kind of in it's too hot outside, I don't want to come outside mood. So we've just come along to the Vegas sign. During the day, best time to come. Actually, I'll probably rephrase that. For crowds, during the day is the best time to come. At night, there's massive crowds here. I mean, as you can see here, the crowds are pretty big. There's quite a line to get a photo here. As you can see, the line for a photo in the center, I reckon, is 20 minutes long. But what you can do is that you can get a side photo. So what I did is, Sean really wanted a photo. So we went to the side where there's no line at all. Made sure that Sean was blocking the people already getting a photo in front of the sign, and no wait at all. So there's a tip if you don't want to wait in line for the Vegas sign, especially on a day like today, towards the end of September where it's 35 degrees. Just an update with what happened at Adventure Dome. This is a couple of days in the future. Sean's just been given a call by the director of Circus Circus to say that just to checking in and making sure that he's okay, and just saying that they did check and there was a slight fault, nothing that was really serious, but and they've given him a full refund for the day. So how are you feeling, Sean, about that?
I'm feeling a lot better about it. As I said, I think once I calmed down a little bit, I realised I probably wasn't in any real danger. I think it was the original shock of what happened. As I was saying to Christian, just the fact that it happened as we were going upside down sort of freaked me out a fair bit, I think. And the fact they did take it seriously, they closed the ride down for half an hour, done some maintenance checks before reopening it. It does make you feel a lot better about the situation.
Yeah, I mean, even after the other day, we weren't quite sure if we were happy with the response from the actual hotel and the park, but after that phone call today, I think Sean's a lot happier with what has transpired. Alright, it is our final night. So Sean and I have come back out onto the strip for tonight, just for a couple of hours, just to have a look around. It's a little bit difficult coming around with an 11-year-old who doesn't want to constantly walk, so we've just come out for a couple of hours. We're going to walk probably down to as far as the Venetian, and yeah, see what the nightlife's like. And there's the big bus tour. From memory, that's around about $50. So you'll find that those girls that just walk past, there's heaps of them on the strip, and they normally, what you need to do, if you want to get a photo with them, you need to find out what they charge before you get the photo. Sean asked them a few years ago when we came here, and it was, how much did you pay for that photo?
I think it was 10 each.
$10, so $20 for a photo.
They take you off and take the photo as well, and you sort of go and give it to them.
Yeah. If you don't ask them to begin with, and you just take the photo, they will inflate their price. So this is a new, well, when I say new, it wasn't here when we were here in early 2023. It's called the Overlook. Just before Aria and Planet Hollywood. I can't remember what was actually here beforehand. A good thing about Vegas as well is that there are so many of these. A lot of them that doesn't sound too good. But yeah, it just makes it a bit safer to cross the roads and make it easier to cross the roads, really. And while you're in Vegas, or while you're in Rome, have a pina colada walking down the street. Just going by what we were saying before about the F1 construction for the in front of the Bellagio. That's it over there for the podium. One of the original hotels on the current strip is the Flamingo.
Alright, yourself finish moving it up. We're down to our last 40 short seconds. 10, showtime. Here we go. All right, Super Bowls. Here we go. Here we go.
Can't believe that guy is still alive. We're down in the Link, which is kind of like an open air arcade. It's a really cool area. It's got the the zip line above us, and the high roller, which is at the end of the link. And that's the high roller. Looks really cool.
Lots of
Now, up there, that's where the zip lining starts, and it ends just under the high roller. So this is the Venetian. It's meant to look like Venice, and for a highly inflated price, you can actually take a gondola ride through the canal. The vibe in here is very relaxed.
For a private gondola for two, you're looking at $136, which is the one Precious that he was looking at years ago.
There we go. Private gondola for two, 136, so over $200 Australian. But you know, if you're going to propose, that could be a good start. And this is a perfect example of Vegas certainly isn't as good as it used to be. Like, there used to be a lot of free shows, street shows. So just there at the Mirage, which is turning into the Hard Rock, there used to be like a big volcano show. It was really, really cool. And then just across there at Treasure Island, there used to be a really cool show just over there. Arguably the best show on the strip, and they don't do that anymore either. It's like, apart from the Bellagio fountains, what is there?
Can't even access them at the moment.
Absolutely nothing. And yeah, we don't have access to that at the moment because no one can walk past the Bellagio because of the F1 construction. So just crossing the Venetian's just there in the Palazzo, and there is the Sphere. That's pretty cool. Alright, we've come as far as the Wynn. Waterfalls are really cool outside the Wynn. So we're now going to cross over. There's not as much happening on the other side of the strip, just because obviously there's no Mirage at the moment. There's no Treasure Island. There's no Treasure Island show, and no one can see the fountains outside the Bellagio. So most people are on this side of the strip, but we'll go on the other side as far as Caesar's Palace, where we'll cross back over and see if there's anything going on over there. So, like I was saying before, the Mirage, I think it's just being reimagined, rethemed. I don't think they're knocking down the actual hotel. If they were, I would have thought that they would have already done it. So as you can see, the Mirage, the building for the Mirage is still there. It's going to be to the theme of the Hard Rock Cafe, and they are currently building directly out the front a massive guitar. So that's gonna look, you can see it already, it's taking shape. That's pretty incredible what they're doing there. Maybe a bit of a bike tour they're going on there. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be absolutely incredible. You can see how it's taking shape, and you can see that that's just going to be the bottom of the guitar. So yeah, that's going to be massive.